Okay, to mount the TV, the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm working backwards. Mounting the TV will be the last thing because I don't want to have to work around it or worry about bumping into it or anything. So I'm going to install the 12-volt socket and the shelf, and the first thing is that this shelf has to come down so I have room to move around. Alright, the wine rack is down. I'm going to have to move things around up there to work. I'm going to have to move one of my lights. They came off pretty easily. I unhooked it and just went at it with this thing. You can see there's a little bit of tape left, but they came off nicely. Now onto the basket. Next step is getting all this stuff off of there. Took that off because underneath here is the wires I'm gonna splice into. Yay! I'm gonna use the fattest drill bit that I have because I want to drill a hole. This is it. Hey, see this mess? Now you see why I live by RV Debs' theory. It's always a mess until it starts to work. That is what is keeping me from being upset by this mess. Knowing that it's all part of the process. Okay, see if I can drill me a hole. I'm confined by this over here. So I think I'm better off going in from this side. So I'm gonna measure the distance to that hole, okay? And drill. Battery to the drill died. I have two of them, they're both dead. So I'm recharging this one using my inverter, plugged into my cigarette lighter. Okay, by the way, this inverter is Bestic. It is from Amazon.com, and Chico picked it out. I didn't even research, nothing. I just figured if he figured that this one was a good one, then it is. It's a 400 watt, and it's enough to power my TV and a fan. And if I want to go higher than that, I'll have to get a new circuit breaker, which I am gonna look into. Yes, I'm gonna tackle electricity. Woo! Did make it through that hole. And I'm gonna get ready to put up the shelf before I put in the 12 volt. And what I'm gonna need is a couple more big screws, 2-inch screws, and I need a couple of washers. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot right now while my drill battery is charging because I still need to make a bigger hole. I'll show you. This is where I have my 12 volt DC into right now. Oh, wait a second. Maybe I don't need a bigger hole. Hang on. No, I don't need a bigger hole because that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to screw it there. So I'm done with the drilling. That's exactly where I'm going to screw it. I could even screw it right now. Screw it! But see how this thing has a place for screws on the sides? That's where I'm going to screw it. I will leave that wire out a little bit. Perfect. Silly me. Tricks are for kids. My bad, I am not through with the drill. I still have to drill holes in the top of this. These drill bits, I got them at Walmart. They suck. To me. So, don't get them. Unless, maybe it's just me. Since my home is on wheels, and I could bring it to the parking lot of the Home Depot, I did that because I needed screws. And I'm not sure which size I want to go with, what I'll need. 2 or 2.5 inch. So I bought both kinds because I could just bring it right back to them, whichever I don't use. And I got washers. So now I'm going to drill holes in the top of this shelf. First I have to mark them off. So instead of drilling holes into this, I'm just going to take a screwdriver and bend holes into it. See that there? That works perfectly. Then I'll drill holes up here. The Bob Ross happy accident method. See how that hole came too big? Screw it. Just did another one. That's all. Happy accident. Happy. I'm happy. You happy? I'm happy. I scream. You scream. We all scream for tequila. Later on. Not now, baby. Okay, let's move on. Trust me when I say that this method did not come to me all at once. It's very hard. It's very hard to maneuver and hold that shelf all by myself because it's got a little bit of weight to it, not a lot, but a little. And it's hard to put your pencil or whatever through the holes, through the holes, and hold on to that thing at the same time. So what I did was I took one of my screws, dipped it in my $5 little jar, sample jar of paint, put a dab on this, and marked the center hole on the top of that shelf. I'm going to go into that, drill one hole, and at least have that one screw holding up the shelf so I can hopefully make the other dots. That took some doing, but I was able to get the screw in from the top, and I had to use the old hole because I screwed up. I'm gonna make this straight, and that is what my shelf is gonna look like, but this is so that I can mark the holes and drill the holes. Do you see what I mean? Now I can mark these holes. Okay? Because before I couldn't. Alrighty. See what I did? I took this nail, dipped it in here, okay? Got it a little green, and then went up in through the holes to mark where I'm gonna make my drill holes. Okay? So now that should be on the board underneath there, and I'll take the shelf off, drill my holes, and hopefully that'll work. There are my drill holes. I screwed up that first one. And those other ones, those are from the wine rack. I wanted to be far enough away from them so that, I didn't make the wood crack and it would fall down. So let me go drill my holes. The way it stands right now is that it's going to be much easier to drop those screws in from the top and put the nuts on. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be as pretty as if I went the other way. I will try it the other way. Maybe I could do it with that one on there. I will try it with the first screw on there and see if I can go up. If I can do that, great. If not, I'm going to put them down until I have somebody with me who can help me. Okay? All right. Bye. Went in pretty well. All right. Let me see if I have as good a luck with the other ones. Things don't usually happen this easily and well for me. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this handy person stuff. All right. Wish me luck. There it is. My shelf is up. I actually left that one because I didn't want to mess with the hole, but I could take it out and put it the other way. I may eventually. I probably will right now. Hang on. Oh yes, of course, I had to go back and change that. Now it's nice. I won't put my hand in and get a burn or get cut. Okay, well, that's that. Let me start putting away this freaking mess. Woo! You guys can have a field day with this. The crooked screw. Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch? Nah, I'd rather have a crooked screw. I didn't do all the screws because I kind of ran out of energy, but that thing is up there. I think it's going to hold my inverter just fine. I put my screwdriver in the crack, the crack, not the crack, in the indentation, the line on the screw, and then used this socket to tighten the nuts by hand because it's crappy paneling wood up there and I don't want to crack it and go through. Alright, now, so this is my plan. Have the inverter there, TV there, 12-volt plug there. This way I could just watch my TV. Ooh, I'm almost there. Hang on. I'm ready. Here's my new wires to my new 12-volt connector. And here are the wires from the coach. I've called Fleetwood and verified. The green is positive and the gray is positive. White is negative and the green and white is negative. So I'm using these, which of course Chico recommended to me. And they are called Splice. I'm not gonna, let me see if I can let you see what it's gonna look like. You're gonna put the long green part in the first part and the short gray one in this part that has the closed end. See? I'll give you a link to a video that I watched that showed me how to do it. Okay? I'm gonna do this. I'm a little bit nervous, so if you don't mind, I'm not going to video this. Am I? Green and gray. Okay? You put the gray one into the end of the one that has the end on it. You put the green one in the end, this piece over here. See how it is? This is to the end here. And apparently you just use this, and if this is not positive, then I'm gonna blow a fuse. I think I just fucked up. I don't think that this blue one is the right size. Nope. Son of a bitch. What does that mean now? I need this yellow one. Yeah, that green one is just too big. I'll have to take that out. Can I do that now? No. Oh, shit. Yep. Now I gotta go back in. Now I have to get this precisely into the yellow, right? That looks like it's gonna go right into where it's supposed to be. Alright. Yeah, for sure. See? Oh, I didn't blow a fuse, so this must be right. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one. Do you see that now? Okay. Now let's see if I can do the other one just as easily. Well, that one wasn't so easy because... Alright, white. This goes in the back to the piece that has an ending on it. And then this goes here. Push them nice and tight. There we go. I felt that click. Alright, close that. And hopefully, let's see. Alright, see if I blew a fuse. I did not blow a fuse. Yay! So the wires are connected correctly. Let's plug my phone in there and see if it works. Hang on. Goodness, look! The light is on. I have just tapped into my coach battery. Holy crap! I swear to God, oh my God, I never thought I would ever be able to do anything like this. That means that my inverter will plug into this and my TV plugs into the inverter because I've already done it. Oh, I'm good to go. All right, bye. Okay, I'm up to this part now. Gonna put the TV on. Before I put it on, I put this little eye hook here so that I can attach a bungee cord to this and hold my TV on while I'm traveling. I didn't put the other one on yet because I'm not sure what size bungee, and I want to make sure that it's nice and tight. So once I get the TV on and I get the bungee, I'll decide where to put the other one. Why I bought this Husky. First off, it's called Husky. Second off, it tilts. If you can see over here, see that there? It's actually like that, and you can tilt it, I think 15 degrees. That's what the Allen key is for. And for these nuts, I can tighten this one and the bottom and also these sides over here so that nothing can move. I can make it as tight as I want, so when I'm driving, hopefully nothing's moving. Also, this is made so that one person can do this easily, because you see how these holes are? I'm gonna put it in there and then slide it down, I think. My TV is up. My TV is up. It's not very pretty up there, but I needed that because that's where my studs are. And I had to have it down that far because that's where the other stud is. I'm gonna video this to see how far this beam here is from this, so that if it ever changes, I can look and make sure how much it's changed. My TV is plugged in. My antenna's plugged in. Here's my inverter. It's plugged into my 12 volt. I'm going to turn it on. See, the light on the inverter is on. So let's see if the TV works. Very happy about that. FYI, I didn't use bungees because on the end of those are big ominous hooks that if they broke, if the bungee broke or snapped off real quick, it could actually hurt the screen. So what I used was 3 headbands, and they are slip knotted together. Okay, I'm gonna get more of those headbands for sure, because I used one to keep the door closed, the screen door. Okay, bye.